Hey, yo, peace of the family. Just got through looking at a Blue Blood Sports TV video, basically breaking down what's going on pretty much between, from what he's hearing, between Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson um, negotiations. As you guys know, the WBO pretty much mandated on June the 30th that Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney have exactly 20 days. I don't know if that's business days or just regular 20 days. I don't know. But they have 20 days in order to come to an agreement to fight each other. Now, according to what Blue Blood Sports TV is saying, and he's saying that, hey, look, the issue is Keyshawn doesn't like the 25% split that the WBO is offering. And from what Blue is saying, Keyshawn wants to go to a purse bid because he think he can get more money in the fight. And you know what? That kind of makes sense in one aspect. I'm also hearing, that, Devin Haney have two deals on the table. He have a deal from dazn and he has a deal from Zuffa, right? Of course, the deal from Zuffa is to fight Shakur Stevenson. However, Shakur Stevenson hasn't signed anything, according to what Shakur said out of his mouth. He said that he signed, but then when Ariel Helwani asked him like 3-4 times, he laughed. Then he said, hey, well, I haven't signed, but I agreed to fight him.
When your debut for them will be?
I'm thinking like around like October.
Okay, and have they told you who the opponent is yet?
They want Devin. They want Devin, as far as I know. If they want Devin, I'm down.
Okay, that would be incredible. What weight would the Devin fight be at?
144 is what we talked about.
And have you agreed to it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For sure.
Have you signed?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Wait, so you signed a contract to fight Devin Haney in October?
I was told that, I'm not going to say signed, but I definitely verbally agreed that we're going to be fighting in October. And I told them, put my part down.
So if you're Devin Haney, do you take the chance of saying, hey, okay, let me drop this belt and go chase the money and fight Shakur Stevenson, with Shakur Stevenson name not even being on the contract? So what's to stop Shakur Stevenson from saying, you know what? Hey, man, and right now I'm changing my mind. I want to go do something else. You can't make a decision based on a fighter who isn't sure if he wants to fight you, what weight he want to fight you at. 1 minute he says you're too big. 1 minute he says he'll fight you at 144. Next minute we're hearing that, hey, he wants a rehydration clause. He wants A, B, C, and D. Is it worth it? You know what I mean?
Man, I've been hearing more fighters comment about weight. Like what a fighter is the night of the fight. He's bigger than me than I ever have in my life. And my thing is like, I wish you would come in 20 pounds over what you came in at 20 hours or 24 hours. I wish you would. Kovalev came in, man, I'm licking my child. I wish you would. All that means is you took off a lot of weight and your body rebounded. And yeah, I'm gonna get all that up out of you. I'm gonna make you feel the weight loss and all the stuff. Like that's like, you should be happy about that. It is a size thing, but it ain't a size thing from to a point where you can't overcome it. So it's just interesting to me hearing fighters, man, say so much about he's gonna be bigger than me. Like for them to concede that openly and publicly, it's amazing to me. Like, yeah, that's some of the story, but like that's not a good thing. And I get the Joey Gamache and Arturo Gotti when Arturo did what he did to him, but that's the exception, not the rule. If you know how to fight, you can neutralize a fighter's height, a fighter's reach, a fighter's power, a fighter's skill. For them to use that as a reason why, like I'm not taking a fight, I ain't really never heard of that. So that's yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. You don't go down in weight, so that's an issue. You got to lose 20 to 25 pounds, 30 pounds, brother. You're at a disadvantage. We got to stop looking at the scale and thinking that somebody got an advantage just because they heavier and they bigger. It's big dudes that weigh more that get clipped every day. For sure. Stuff been happening. They get beat, they get outboxed, they get bullied. We got to quit talking about this weight thing. But just because you gain a lot of weight, I don't think that's an advantage personally.
I mean, then if you beat them, then they're going to say you're too big. And if you lose to them, they're going to say, hey, this is why he didn't want to fight him in the first place or whatever. Devin wasn't that great, right? So now, you work very, very hard to become the WBO champion. You beat a hell of a guy in Brian Norman Jr. to become the champ. Now, Keyshawn, you know, if what Blue Blood Sports TV saying is true, because I'm finna tie two things together. If what he's saying is true, then if Keyshawn don't want the 25%, then what did you think was gonna happen, bro? Like, you had Shakur Stevenson and your manager Jay Prince when you was the #1 guy to fight Shakur at 140. Remember, Keyshawn was the #1 guy to fight Shakur Stevenson. How do I know? Because he was the #1 guy to fight Teofimo Lopez. He was the next in line to fight Teofimo. Shakur moved up from 135, took that fight from him, and that was a really good legacy fight for a good name fight for Shakur Stevenson. Great on him. But Keyshawn ended up fighting Nair Albright for the second time, and that didn't do well in Virginia, right? So now he moved up to welterweight thanks to Shakur Stevenson and Jay Prince getting in contact with the WBO and moving him up, because Shakur said in the video, I have the video, it's public information. He said, hey, man, I didn't even know that I was moving up. I just woke up one day and I became the mandatory.
You know, there was some news that came out by the mandatory where Keyshawn Davis, next in line WBO, Devin saying Davis, emphasizing Key as in assuming Keyshawn Davis. So how close are we in that? Is it safe to kind of get some money set aside, look for some hotel monies, get ready to go for that big fight?
I mean, I feel like we're in a great position. You know what I mean? That question might have to be asked to the Haneys. You know what I mean? I got two double barrel shotguns. You know what I mean? On both ends, and I got them blocked in, so they got to see me one way or the other.
Which he wasn't the mandatory, he was the #1 guy. The mandatory did not get ordered until June 30th. So anything prior to June 30th, Keyshawn Davis was never the mandatory to fight Devin Haney. That's documented. You can look that up. That's documented, right? According to what the president or the president of the WBO just said, right? I think his name was Gustavo or whatever his name is, right? He said that on the Boxing Voice. Now, if Keyshawn don't like the split, it's the same deal from what I'm hearing, from what I'm learning, that Shakur Stevenson that Devin Haney had to take when he fought George Kambosos twice, right? So other fighters don't want to take that deal. So but my thing is, Keyshawn, if Keyshawn is sure that he's going to beat Devin Haney, then he should fight him for that. If what Blue Blood Sports TV is saying is accurate based on his information that he got from his people. From what I'm hearing, the Haneys, I say the Haneys because Bill Haney is the one that's negotiating these deals. They have two offers on the table. One from Zuffa for a lot of money and one from dazn, not Top Rank, dazn. So dazn is able to pay Devin Haney a lot more money. I don't want to say a lot more, but they're able to pay them a lot more money than what probably a dazn or probably what Top Rank or any of those other guys would pay outside of Zuffa. You know what I mean? Because you're dealing directly with the network, which is the app dazn, right? They got a decision to make. Do you drop your belt, go sign with Zuffa, and there's no guarantee that you're going to fight Shakur anyways because you depending, if this guy hasn't, see, my thing is this here. If this guy hasn't signed a piece of paper, a contract saying that, hey, look, I'll fight Devin Haney at 144 pounds when he's flip-flopped so many different times, what's to say Devin Haney would have dropped that belt? Whether you like him or not is irrelevant. Whether you like Shakur Stevenson or not is irrelevant. But let's just say if he dropped that belt, you can't drop your belt based on something that's not solid. Do you get what I'm saying? If it's not solid, you can't drop your belt and then sign to fight someone who hasn't even signed to fight you. He admitted that. He said that he did, but then at the end of the video with Ariel Helwani, he said that, no, I just, I agreed to it. I told him to handle that. His handlers to handle that, meaning Jay Prince. So what would you do? Now, I think that the fight that I want to see Devin Haney and Keyshawn, because to me, that's a better fight. I don't want to see, I'm saying from a stylistic standpoint, stylistically as a fan, I'm speaking as a fan, not a businessman, because I don't make a dime from any of the networks or whatever the case may be. They don't pay me directly. I'm not on the payroll. You know what I mean? I'm not the chosen nigga. I'm not. Understandably so. That's cool. From a business standpoint, yeah, if you know, as I said before, if you want to go to Zuffa, you can do that, but this guy's flip-flopping. So Shakur's going to do what Shakur does, right? He's going to do what he do. Cool. But from a stylistic standpoint, do you really want to see, do I want to see? Now, if you're a diehard Shakur fan, he's the greatest fighter in the history of boxing. Understandably so. If you're a diehard Devin Haney fan, he's the greatest fighter in the history of boxing. Understandably so. Me, I'm sitting right here, right? I'm looking at it from a stylistic standpoint. What do I want to see from a stylistic standpoint? Do I want to see a bunch of jumping back, shooting one jab here, one jab there, feint, grab, clinch, referee break the fight up, jump back, jab, clinch, jump back, feint, grab, clinch, jump back, feint, grab. You know what I mean? I don't want to see that. With Keyshawn Davis, because Devin Haney is a pure boxer. Keyshawn Davis is a fighter. He's a boxer puncher. He coming to fight. He's going to come he got a strong jab. He got a strong right hand, nice left hook. He does great body work, all of that stuff there. He's coming to fight. And Devin Haney is going to have some type of pop that's going to make Keyshawn respect where he's coming from, because Keyshawn's stepping. He's a stepper. That's what I like about Keyshawn. I have my criticism of him as I have my criticism with all your favorite fighters. You know what I mean?
One of the other fights that is constantly spoken about is Devin Haney. And I saw your Instagram post today where you were on the scales and it was 144. Is that saying something about whether that Devin Haney fight would happen at 144?
Listen here, I challenge myself. Like, I'm with the challenges, but when I posted that, I'm just showing like how much I weigh. Like, think about it, right? Everybody is like, oh, he's ducking Devin, he's scared of Devin and all of this bullshit that comes with it. But truthfully, like, when me and Devin fight, Devin is going to be 20 pounds bigger, which is why, like, he's so eager to jump in the ring with me. And, like, for me, it's like, I'm with the fight, but that's why I said the 144 thing, to where, like, okay, you come down in weight somehow, that way we meet in the middle, and I'm down with it. Like, I think Devin is a tremendous fighter. I think that they pussy. Like, I think when it come down to it, like, if you're begging to fight somebody that's way smaller, just like they did with Tank for years, I feel like it's pussy. Like, you ain't just eager to jump up and fight Boots. Like, that ain't really what you're thinking about. You're want to have a advantage over somebody. So I'm gonna keep saying this. I think that them dudes is pussy. I think because even like in this situation, right, I'm gonna explain it all. Like, when we talk about Devin, I feel like I was not even like focused on Devin. Like, with all due respect to Devin, like, me and him had our beef at 135 when we was actually the same weight class. Yeah. After that, I beat Teal. Now it's like, shit, my campaign mainly is like 140, 135. Yes, I would fight Conor Ben, because for me, I think Conor Ben is like, it's just like a big bag to go get. Like, you want to go get a big bag, go to fucking Conor Ben. He's easy. But my thing with them is like, damn, I'm doing my thing. Now y'all just go on every platform. Shakur. It's like, god damn, y'all so obsessed with me. Like, leave me alone. I'll just go about my business. But now look, you called on something and y'all just fiending for it. So now let's do it. Only thing that's like really like is a hold up, and the main thing is Keyshawn is number one for his belt. So one thing that I'm not going to do, Keyshawn's my brother. I love him, like, with all my heart. I'm not going to step on any toes just to get a big bag. Like, it's not like, oh, shit, I need this money. No, I'm not going to up what I got going on with my brother over. So if Keyshawn is first in line for the fight, Keyshawn will get the fight first, unless they vacate that belt and let Keyshawn fight for that belt. And if they do that, then let's get on.
Tank fans don't like me. Shakur fans don't like me. Devin Haney fans don't like me. Boots Ennis fans don't like me. Canelo Alvarez fans don't like me. Ryan Garcia fans don't like me. And a couple of other American fighters, whoever, don't like me. And I'm perfectly cool with that because I'm not on none of you niggas' side. Trust me, I'm not. You do not have a friend in me. Whoever you love, whatever your favorite fighter is, whoever you love, that's between you, your emotions, and your love for your favorite fighter. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I don't, right? I just want to see the fights. So from what I'm hearing, from what I learned, the Haneys have 2 deals, 2 offers on the table, one from dazn, which is the network, and one from Zuffa Boxing, which is, the promotional outfit that has that's linked with Turkey Al-Sheikh and Paramount and what's my main man name? Peter Khan, I think the guy from the WWE and all that stuff there, right? So that's what they have. I want to see Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. I know in my mind, I know what Shakur and Devin is going to look like. And neither guy is going to be forced to pull out any tools against each other. Because Shakur said he's the greatest fighter in the world and all that stuff there. But he's not an exciting fighter. Devin Haney says, his dad says he's the greatest fighter in the world, but he's not the most exciting fighter neither. So if you have 2 guys who are great fighters, but they not that exciting when they fight, do you want to see that matchup, or do you want to see Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis? Because Keyshawn is the one who a lot of people online believe that's going to be the one that can beat Devin Haney. And he very well can beat Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? If he beats him, Keyshawn's stock goes up. Keyshawn need to gamble on himself and take that 25% if that's what is really going on from what Blue Blood Sports TV is saying. From what I'm hearing, that may not be what's going on. I haven't heard that aspect of it. From what I heard, the Haneys have 2 offers on the table. Bill Haney have 2 contracts right now. He has a contract from Zuffa, and he has a contract from dazn. dazn is to fight Shakur Stevenson, to fight Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn gonna get that 25%. And if what Blue is saying is correct, Keyshawn don't like the 25%. Keyshawn, you need to do what Devin Haney did. If you really think you can beat doggone Devin Haney, take that 25% and beat him and get the belt. You ain't like you making a hell of a lot of money any goddamn ways. Ain't like you were breaking the bank over there. Top Rank ain't paying you no whole lot of money anyways. So they paying you what you weigh. So gamble on yourself, bet on yourself, the same way that y'all say that Devin Haney betted on himself, he need to bet on himself. Keyshawn, bet on yourself. If what Blue is saying is correct, take that 25%, fight Devin Haney, beat him. Now you the champ. Now your stock go up. Now you call the shots. That's what it is. The WBO is the one that mandated that. And that's their split, 75-25, according to what's being reported. So if that's the case, how bad you want to fight? How bad do you want to prove that you can beat Debo Devin Haney? How bad do you want to become a champion at 147? Jay Prince and Shakur sent you to 147 for a reason. That's so you don't have to fight Shakur at 140 when you was the number 1 guy. You can fight their ops and Devin Haney. Fight him. Take that 25% and beat him. You get what I'm saying? But from what I'm hearing, the truth of the matter is the Haneys have 2 deals on the table. Everybody wait until next week. No one knows what the Haneys are going to do. Nobody but them. They're waiting till the last minute. Bill Haney is a shrewd businessman. He's going to make the best deal possible for his son, Devin the Dream Haney. And that's the truth of the matter from what was told to me, from what I'm hearing. You get what I'm saying? So you guys tell me, what do you think? Leave your comments below. What fight do you want to see? What's going to be a more entertaining fight? I know I'm going to get a lot of Shakur fans in the comment section. I'm going to get a lot of Devin Haney fans in the comment section. I'm going to give a lot of Keyshawn Davis fans in the comment section. So y'all go ahead and fight it out with each other digitally. Y'all discover that. Say what you want to say. But let me know, what do you think? What fight you want to see? This one I'm hearing. The Haneys have 2 contracts on the table. Which one would they take? Which one should they take? Leave your comments below. Hate, like, share, and subscribe. Become a member of the channel. And tell me, what do you think? Peace. Catch you on the next one.